is pitching has got to be updated. And they did have injuries to their pitchers at the end of the year, but it was longer than that cost them. They'll also have Yoshida back next year.
Yeah, I mean Yoshida he was there the second half of the year.
No, he was.
Yeah, he was.
How many games did he actually play?
He came back the second half of the year.
Okay.
He did miss some time in like the middle of the season,
Hmm.
but he did come back the second half of the year. But yeah, I like Boston going forward. And they'll obviously probably spend some money too,
Hmm.
because that's what they do. But I just think at the core, because the Tigers are returning everybody next year. Like they don't have a free agent on that team,
Hmm.
so like we know what we're gonna get from them. Plus, and this is even without like saying like free agents and stuff, because we know the Illiches are gonna spend some money. Like
Yeah.
they've already come out and said that. So I think that and I think the AL is so wide open, Ben, that I think we're gonna see a lot of teams be aggressive in the AL because of how
Mhm.
bad it is. Like you're gonna see, Bregman's there's a lot of free agents. Bregman's are gonna be a free agent. Santander's gonna be a free agent. Obviously, Blake Snell, Corbin Burns are gonna be free agents. So I think you're gonna see a lot of teams get aggressive. Maybe not necessarily with free agency either, but maybe with like trades
Mhm.
and stuff like that because the league's so bad.
Yeah. Um, yeah, starting pitchers, you've got Corbin Burns, you've got Garrett Cole, you've got Snell, you've got Freed,
Is Cole a
Peralta.
free agent or does he have a player option?
Who's that?
Garrett Cole.
Uh, Garrett Cole.
What Cole did you say is a free agent?
Yeah, Garrett Cole.
Is,
Uh, he does have a player option.
I don't know if he opts out, dude,
Yeah.
after getting hurt.
So Freed, Peralta, Flaherty, Kikuchi, Uvalde, Pavetta. Oh, so Pavetta is a free agent. Manaya, Severino, Waka. Like you've got some good pitchers there. Bieber. Nobody wants Jordan Montgomery. Robbie Ray, huh? I thought Ray had one more. He has an option for 2 years and 50 million, so he's gonna stay.
Who?
Robbie Ray.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not opting out.
He's yeah, he's not getting more than 25 a year. Um, Merrill Kelly, Alex Cobb. There's a lot of good names out there.
Yeah, Max Fried's a huge one, dude.
Yeah. So pitching wise, there's a lot of good pitchers out there. Um,
Shane Bieber, also a free agent, coming off TJ though, so you might be able to get
yeah.
him at a fucking discount. That's actually a target for the fucking Orioles, dude. That makes a
Mhm.
ton of sense. It sucks you don't know what you're gonna get, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good free agents just in general. Willie Adames,
Bregman, Soto, um,
Santander,
yep.
Christian
Uh,
Walker.
Adamas. Did you say Adamas?
Yep, Christian Walker.
Tanner Scott.
Man, Eugenio Suarez. He has a club option. I don't know if the fucking Diamondbacks will pick it up. Merrill Kelly has a club option. That's gonna get picked up. It's only 7 million.
Gleyber Torres.
Walker Bueller,
Yeah.
Blake Trinan.
Tyler O'Neill.
Man,
Profar. Bellinger. Awesome Kim. Teoscar.
Max Kepler.
Alonso. And we haven't even mentioned Alonso there.
Oh
I've
yeah,
not been impressed with Alonso though.
Tyler O'Neill. Did you say Tyler O'Neill?
Yeah.
Clay Holmes also fucking yeah. There's a man. This free agency is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be
There's gonna be a
wild.
lot of shakeups.
Yeah, and I think
So,
with how bad the AL is, I think a lot of teams are gonna be pretty fucking aggressive, dude.
mhm.
Would not shock me. I think obviously Juan Soto's the first domino that has to fall, but then you have like Teoscar behind him and Santander. And it wouldn't shock me if the Tigers went out and tried to get one of those guys. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'll try and get Soto. I mean, they have the money to do it, but
Yeah,
I still think that Soto's gonna be a Met next year, dude.
yeah. MLB.com has the potential fits: the Giants, the Mets, and the Yankees.
I don't. I think Cohen's gonna go out and just fucking be like, "Yo, here's 650 million, brother."
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
overpay. Um, but yeah, it's like
I
it's
mean, he's gonna want Shohei money. And fuck, the Los deferrals will probably go after fucking Soto too.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't
10 years, 700 million, but they're only paying him 2 million for the first 20 years.
the the Dodgers. I don't know if they're gonna be big players in free agency. I think they're gonna like.
They got to get new pitchers though.
I think they're gonna go out and they're gonna try to sign, like a max free. But I think they're gonna go around the edges, dude. Like I think they're gonna try and like I don't think they're gonna go out and get a splash fucking signing like a Blake Snell or anything. Like I think they're gonna try and maybe trade for an arm or something more along the lines because they don't want to be like completely in the luxury tax. You know what I mean? Like they still. I mean, they have a big payroll, dude.
Yeah.
Regardless, just with like 5 players, they have a fucking massive payroll. So
Yep.
we'll see what they end up doing. But yeah, it's gonna be. I think the Padres need to make. They got to go get a starter. They're not gonna have Musgrove next year,
Mhm.
so they got to figure something out there. It's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild.
Yep.
I'm excited. Excited for. I mean, we still got this season to finish up, but after Irv asked me that question last night, I was like really looking ahead to next year. I was like, damn, it's gonna be could be
I
a
think
good off
I
season.
think um you're gonna see a whole fucking boatload of NL teams that have potential to win next year and be much better.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna see the Nats be a lot better next year. I mean, I don't know where the Phillies are going. Are they going to be that first half team or the second half team? I'm kind of leaning more towards that second half team because they're just getting older.
yeah. I was gonna say
The
the
Mets are
Phillies
gonna.
have a. I mean, they have an issue in their clubhouse, Ben, where like they have too many white American players, dude. Like they don't have enough aura in that clubhouse, bro. Like look at
Mhm.
their team, bro. Like
Well,
they have like no good Latin American players, bro, on that
yeah,
team. Like
I think the Braves are going to be better. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
no, the Phillies they have to go out and they have to do something, bro. Like they cannot go into next year with the same team. Like their bullpen got worse as the season went on.
Hmm.
Alec Boehm fell off a fucking cliff.
Yep.
Bryson Stott fell off a total cliff from who he was last year. So like they have to figure some things out, bro. Like they cannot go into next year how they are this year.
Wheeler's just getting a year older.
Wheeler's getting older, Nola's getting older, and they signed Nola to
Yep.
a 7-year contract last offseason.
Jesus. Yeah. Not the brightest idea there.
No, not at all.
I think Atlanta's going to be better next year because they're going to be healthy again.
Yeah, but
Um,
then you're losing Freed. I mean, you could lose Freed. He's a free agent. A lot of
yeah,
that
but you
team
get
is free
Strider
agents.
back, which is going to be.
When though? Probably not until like June.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I mean they don't be rushing guys back from that TJ, bro. And he had TJ
Mm,
in like what April or May.
yeah,
It's
that's
usually
over
like
a
a
year
year
though.
and then some.
Mm,
Like Bradish got TJ in like June, and they're not expecting him back till August of next year. They said after All Star break.
okay. Mm,
And Bautista got TJ in September last year, and he's not coming back till spring training. I mean,
yep.
he already started throwing from a fucking mound and stuff. But that's the thing is they want to stretch their arms out, so they're not going out
Yeah.
there. But hear me out with this, Ben. So, um, I was talking to someone and they were like, well, I'll say what AK always says, like, oh, you can't win with bullpen games, blah blah blah. I'm telling you right now, dude. In 2 years, every team is gonna have 12 pitchers, and I guarantee only like two of them are legit starters. You're gonna have bullpen guys, high leverage guys, like six of them, and they'll go like 2-3 innings. Like because they're gonna teams are gonna get to the point where they're gonna be like, yo, like we don't want you to go out there and throw for 6 innings, dude, 100 pitches
Yep.
and fucking ruin your arm. We want you to go
Yep.
out there and throw 40 pitches and throw as hard as you fucking can, every other day or every third day or something.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see a philosophical shift in
I
how
think
you
it has
manage
to.
baseball
With the amount
games.
of pitcher injuries this year,
Yeah,
it has to.
yeah,
And you're going to start losing these high leverage guys that, luckily Scooball didn't get hurt this year.
yeah.
But, where would the Tigers be if they didn't have him?
That's the thing is I think you need at least one or two like starters in the regular season because you can't go
Yeah.
out there and pitch a bullpen game for
Oh, of course.
like
Yes.
130 games or something because then your bullpen will just be fucking their arms will fall off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's better for your pitchers to not have them pitch every fit day 100 pitches or more. You know what I mean? Like I think those days are gone, dude.
Yeah.
With how they pitch now, dude. Like they just put too much torque on their elbows and shit.
Yeah.
Like now,
And they have 5 different pitches compared to 3 that the pitchers used to have.
yeah, and also it's nowadays it's like they haven't had Tommy John. It's like, and the keyword is yet.
Yeah.
So when are they going to get it?
Yeah.
Because it feels like everybody gets it. It's very rare that dudes do not get fucking TJ.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. All right, let's hop into tomorrow's game. We have the
Los Deferros.
the Dodgers. They're heading into Shea Stadium. Game 3, we have Walker Buehler against Luis Severino. What's the line right now? It's like it's like a pick on both ways, right?
It's a pick 'em -110 over and under 7.5.
Yeah.
I love the fucking over right now.
Yeah, it's just so tough because like I don't know, man. Like I agree with you. I think the over is definitely in play here. I thought Bueller was actually really good against the Padres the last start. It was the 2 errors that really fucking cost them, dude. Because they had 2 errors in 1 inning, and it's difficult to get 3 outs in an inning. It's really hard to get 5 outs in an inning.
Yeah.
And I thought aside from that inning, he was actually fairly good. Like I was actually impressed.
In his first start against the Dodgers or second?
His start against the Padres in the postseason.
Or sorry, the Padres. Yeah, yeah.
In the
Okay, postseason. So he went 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned.
But it was on 2 big ass errors.
But wouldn't that be unearned runs in?
Nah, because he had runners on before the errors.
Okay.
Because remember Freddie Freeman threw, because I don't think they counted Freddie Freeman's as an error, but he threw it and it
the one that hit
Machado's back.
Yeah. They didn't count that as an error. Okay.
I don't think they did because that was bad. And then they had that double play that they fucking didn't turn, and I don't know if they scored that in there, but it felt like it was in there. But regardless, like I felt like he wasn't that bad. Like he didn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, but it was that 1 inning. That 1 inning was cost him the fucking game, dude. And yeah. And he's been pretty good against righties too.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. The Mets just love to put up fucking cooking numbers. And that's what gets me.
They do. They don't just put up like 1 run in an inning, dude. They put up like 3 or 4.
4, yeah.
But the thing is too is like the Dodgers bullpen, the fucking Mets couldn't hit the Dodgers bullpen really outside of Brazier and Mack. So, another thing there is like if let's say the Dodgers bullpen comes in and it's like 3-3 or I'm sorry, 2-2, you know, do the Dodgers score or do the Mets score off the Dodgers bullpen? Because they, aside from Knack and Brazier, they couldn't score off the Dodgers bullpen.
Yeah, they put up one on Hernandez as well.
Oh yeah, but he's not gonna pitch in a. Oh, he was fucking. He was out there fucking
Yeah,
at the end of the
Honeywell.
game. Honeywell's good actually.
Yeah, they only one hit in 3 innings there, but he pitched 3 innings. I doubt we'll see him. I know they had a day off today, but I doubt they'll see him tomorrow.
I also don't trust the Mets bullpen for shit, dude.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers fucking. I mean, they had chances last game against the Mets bullpen and could not fucking put up runs.
Hmm.
Severino was really good in 5 innings against the Phillies, and they fucking imploded. But I'm with you. I do think the play here is the over.
Yeah, I was trying to look at
I
what.
just hate fucking overs in City Field, dude. Cause that fucking stadium, dude, just fucking plays the under so fucking much.
Yeah, these are two strong offenses, though. I think we do have an under game in this series, but I don't think it's yet. Not with Severino and Walker on the hill.
Yeah, probably not.
I think you could probably look at team totals, especially at 7.5. You're gonna have one. You're gonna have. I mean, they might both be. Oof, I want to say 3.5. They might both be 3.5. You might want to look at first five over, but then again, you have, the Mets bullpen that's been
Very mid.
subject to runs.
I do like the Dodgers better against righties than I do against lefties.
Mhm. Yeah, Walker's bad though. Walker can be bad.
Yeah. The bullpen's just been so good, dude.
Yeah, postseason, 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned. Homer and only one walk though.
Severino's fucking sinker and
He
four seamer get crushed by lefties.
Walker did not get a strikeout against San Diego in 5 innings.
Nope.
Wow.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep. Yeah, he has not been good. He has not he doesn't get a ton of whiff or swing and miss at all. But neither does Severino for that matter. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean Severino at least had 5 Ks in his last 4 innings. 7 Ks against the Phillies and 6.
I'm with you. I think I do like the over here tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the over. I lean Mets first 5. I don't know if I'll take full game.
I won't play a side on this just because I have Mets to win the series plus
Mhm.
160. So I'm not gonna like overexpose myself there. I'm just gonna hope for a Mets dub.
Mhm. I think you can, if you do win that Mets series, I think the Mets will probably be dogs in the Yankees series too. I think that's probably you might even get better than plus 160 there
Yeah,
because of the
maybe.
Yankees overreaction.
Because I think the Dodgers are way
Uh,
better than the Yankees.
yeah, but I'm saying if the Mets win, and if it's a Mets Yankees series,
I think it'll be pretty even to be honest.
huh.
I think you'll see like I think you'll see it be I don't know.
Maybe Mets 130 plus
I was
130.
thinking like plus $1.10, dude. Like minus $1.30 plus $1.10. I wouldn't make the Yankees that big of a favorite, dude. I really wouldn't.
Mhm. You get the Yankee tax though.
I think Otani goes yard tomorrow too, man.
Okay. I wouldn't. It's been a couple of days. He hit one game one, right?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, let's see. Otani 0 for 3 in game two.
He's been pretty trash, dude.
Game one, 2 for 4. No home runs. Both of those were singles. Severino doesn't throw a lot of home runs though, right?
Throws a lot of fastballs and sinkers
Let's see.
to lefties.
Severino splits to lefties has had 16 home
They're
runs.
slugging like 950 off his fastball and sinker combined.
Yeah, definitely might throw some some beer money on that.
And fucking Otani fucking crushes fastballs and sinkers.
If anything, maybe Otani over 1.5 bases, total bases.
Yeah. I like Otani over bases and I like fucking the over.
Oh, come on, Pens.
I like
That's what
Otani
happens when you
over
get Pens for swag. There we
Otani
go.
over 1.5 up to minus 115. It's probably gonna be minus like 115 minus $1.20. I think a sneaky one too is fucking Gavin Lux. If you can get Gavin Lux like over 1.5 plus $1.30, I think that's a good play too. He hits fastballs and sinkers against righties really well. I think that's a sneaky good one, dude.
What's Walker's best pitch or
Steven said,
most thrown pitch?
"Oh, Steven said, Ben, you got a Twitter." No, Ben does not have a Twitter. Ben, sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat. I don't know how long ago you sent that, Steven, but Ben does not have a Twitter, but you can follow at taproom_sports. He does have notifications on that account. But Ben is an old geezer, dude. He works for Stanford and
I, I,
he's not technologically advanced with social media.
that's not fucking true. I just don't have time for that shit.
He has time, dude. Instead he'll fucking I don't know, fucking itch his ass.
I do that a lot.
um
Ooh, Mets really good against the four seam, and that's what
yeah,
Walker
Mets
pitches the
crush
most.
four seams. That's why I like the over, dude. But the one thing is like the Mets are much better against fucking lefties than they are against righties, but they do smash fastballs, dude.
Yeah, you might want to take Vientos and maybe Lindor over.
I like Lindor. Vientos probably, yeah, he's hot, but you're probably gonna have
He's
to pay
hot
a
and he
tax
hits
on
four
him.
seams really well.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean
Pete Alonso 14.5, but I don't trust Pete Alonso.
Bueller's better against righties too, for what it's worth. Against righties, he throws his sinker more than he does his fastball.
Okay, so that's a Iglesias. That's Lindor again. So
Oh,
yeah,
Lindor's
Lindor is a
left.
for sure.
Lindor's left.
Okay, sorry.
He's a switch hitter. But he against lefties he throws four seam, knuckle curve, cutter. His cutter is his best pitch against lefties. He's only they're only hitting that 200 with an XBA of 199. His fastball he throws 31% of the time, getting fucking destroyed. 333 batting average against 688 slug. So, but I mean Lindor fucking smashes fucking fastballs too.
Mhm.
What's Lindor against curveballs?
Curveballs, Lindor, 3.2 run value.
Yeah. I think you could play Lindor. I think Lindor is a good look. Vientos is a good look.
Yep.
What's Nimmo?
Nimmo. 8.7 against the fastball for the four seam.
Mm-hmm. Curve?
1.6 cutter, splitter 2.9, sinker -7. I'm sorry,
Curve.
splitter minus
He
2.9.
He doesn't throw a splitter. Curveball.
Curveball 2.3.
Not bad. I think Nimmo could be a good look too. Yeah, man. The more I look at this, the more I fucking love the over, dude.
Yeah.
Because the Mets bullpen is like susceptible to give up fucking runs, dude.
Yep.
And I think both starters are going to give up runs. So
Yep.
I
Yeah, and I like Mets first five.
man, I kind of like Dodgers money line for the value too, dude.
It may be a Dodgers full game, but I think Mets first five.
I was thinking maybe even like jump in live if they're down like 1-2-0.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is. I mean, this is a close game, dude. This is
Yeah.
splitting hairs, bro. This game is definitely splitting hairs. Yeah, I won't take a side on this. I'm just gonna play the. I like the over, and I do like those props we talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, we have four good props there. And again, if you have an over game, you're going to be hitting more bases. So
Yeah.
the way that we're reading this, those player props should be good.
Yep. Agreed.
Fuck the Dodgers.
Yep. All right. Let's get some best bets.
Here we go.
What do you like?
I think we talked about them all, but I'm going to go. I think my favorite bet of the day tomorrow is Mets and Dodgers over 7.5. I've already put that in for tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm also going to take Mets first 5 money line. I possibly even take them at -0.5 run. That's going to get a little greedy, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow about that one. And I agree with you. I like the player props that we had. I think Lindor over 1.5 is my favorite.
Yeah, I like Ohtani over 1.5. That's gonna be my favorite. But I also will probably dabble in Gavin Lux over 1.5 if I can get like +130. And I'll probably also dabble in Lindor or Vientos as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Lindor probably for sure. I like Lindor and Ohtani. But the over 7.5 is definitely my play of the day as well.
Yep.
With you there, Ben. With you there.
Oh.
Let's get it. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. If you missed any of the show when we lost connection there, you can download it shortly after after we go off air. Just go on Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, search Taproom Sports Podcast. It'll be there. We're being brought to you by the Sharps app, SHARPZ. Use it. Use promo code JORD517. It's free to download, free to use. Track your bets. Become a better bettor. We'll have a lot more MLB content coming up for the offseason as well. So come hang out with us all offseason. Wander Franco.
Fucking petty. That is the only one that I have out. So
we appreciate y'all for hanging out, man. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy the NLCS tomorrow. We'll probably be back tomorrow night as well, and we'll break down both conference series games. So come hang out with us tomorrow night. See y'all later. Peace.
Later.